Yo, like, subscribe, follow, download. Let's go. That's my baby. That's my baby.
We're going at it at 110%.
I just want 5 minutes of happiness, please. Just give me 5 minutes.
And they scored. They did it.
Left, beat left.
What the hell was that?
Oh, yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
What's up, everybody? This is A2D After Dark, only on A2D Radio. We are brought to you by bodycheckwellness.com, and you can use promo code A2D. And I love when my mouse does that. You can use promo code A2D and get yourself 20% off at checkout. Body Check Wellness, a line of products that promote wellness, balance, and recovery by using the full potential of hemp. They come in extracts, blends, gummies, and topicals. Go check them out. Bodycheckwellness.com. Use promo code A2D. Get yourself 20% off at checkout. Tom, Chrome, Lindsay, Tori, what's up, family? Welcome in. No Ariana tonight. We send her condolences. Her grandmother passed away, so she's not going to be with us tonight. Hopefully we get Ari back next week. So send your thoughts and your prayers. All right, fam, and let's talk. Let's talk some stuff. We'll do our shout outs at the end of the show. Worst trends we were ever a part of. We were supposed to get to that.
Oh, yeah.
Months ago.
Yeah,
literally like 7 shows ago.
Yeah, thanks for. I felt like I was losing my mind. I'm like, look, I've seen that one before. Look, we never got to that one. How long ago was that one? Yeah, well,
told you. It's like our
Literally
Matt, it's our Matt Damon. Sorry we didn't get to you this week. We'll get to you in the morning.
Give you some Sixers second half predictions here. 36 games left in the second half of the season. So dive in a little bit of that. Where do they finish off? We'll also talk about haircut gate, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, the story, and how it's even possible for one to be available Friday and one to be available Saturday. None of it really makes sense.
Yeah.
But sort of ties into our poll question, which is brought to you by our doc, Make Him Yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, locations in Burlington and Cherry Hill. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. If the season ended today, Joel Embiid would be the MVP. Agree or disagree? Let us know. We're streaming live, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And you can catch us everywhere you get your podcasts as well. Like, subscribe, follow, download. Felt weird not saying Twitter, but we're suspended from Twitter. So good times. Good times. Good times. I believe right now it's shifted MVP voting-wise where he's the favorite in Vegas, Joel. So to that side of it, I believe I saw that today. At least I couldn't.
He is now the favorite.
That's how I'm feeling the last 24 hours. Totally losing my mind. So just that alone, I mean, I think anybody with eyes would say if it ended today, which it doesn't, obviously. I mean, you got 36 more games to play. But if it ended today, I think anybody with eyes would be on that hill saying, yeah, of course. Of course he's the MVP right now. Of course. I mean, he's played better than anybody else. I've known people want to say Jokic and LeBron and the rest of these guys who have played at high-level basketball, but nobody's played to the level he has. So it's hard for me to disagree with it if it ended today. You know, if you're asking me when the season ends, I don't know. Let me see, how it goes. I mean, we're already missing him Thursday night, so he's already missing one game, right? I know we had like 7 games in 10 days. So is he going to miss other game, right? So we just don't know how long he's going to miss second half of the season-wise, not COVID-wise or that kind of stuff. But in terms of just injuries alone or load management is more the right wording for me, the back, the lower back or a knee or whatever, and just to get him some rest. So I don't know. I don't know what that number is he has to play to win that. Like, is there a number? I don't necessarily think there is. I think he can miss probably like 5-7 games in the second half, but they have to finish first in the Eastern Conference for it to be like, for that to maybe, I think for everybody to be okay with that, right? He's got to average almost 30 a game We got to be number one in the East. And then I think everybody would sit at home and say, okay, I think he's worthy of it, even though he missed more than 2 handfuls of games, right? I think everybody would be okay with that. I just think it depends season-wise where he finishes. But right now, I agree. Ladies, Chrome, what do you all say? Family out there, chime in. Let us know what you say. If it ended today, Joel Embiid would be the MVP. Agree or disagree?
I'll go. I'll say I agree. Hence why I'm wearing my new Joel Embiid fresh jersey here. So I'm going to agree, obviously. I feel like I've been on his, what other way to say this? On his D for years now. But I think now especially is like the year that it's acceptable, I think. But what's the stat that he has? Like 5 games of over 40 points. And
40 and 10.
Yeah. And then the whole other league together is equal to that or less than that. So I feel like that's like a big push for me. Also that we've been in first place for almost 2 months now. So like you were saying too, it kind of depends on how we end up. But right now we've been in first place for 2 months. He's missed games, but I feel like it hasn't been an overload of the games he's missed. And yeah, he's carrying the freaking team. So
How many games missed in the first half?
I want to say
5?
So he's played 30 games. So how many has there been?
6.
Okay,
6.
so he's missed 6. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a fair number, right? I think everybody would agree with that. The second half,
Yeah,
I mean,
which is kind of on par with the other MVP contenders too. So
yeah, it's not crazy. So he missed 12 games out of 72, so he plays in 60 of them. I mean, if they finish first in the East, I don't want to put a number on it. Like, oh yeah, you can miss 6 more. I'd rather you not. But I mean, all things being equal, I think it's okay. But it just depends where they finish. But right now it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Right now is a no-brainer. Okay, everybody.
The only MVP contender that's played, it looks like every game is Jokic. How do you say it?
Jokic.
Joker.
Jokic.
I'll say Joker.
Jokic, Joker. I can't. You know what I mean?
Jokic.
Like yoke. Like get the yoke.
Yeah, I hate it. Joker.
Oh.
I'll go, but I mean, I agree with you. When you sent the poll in the group chat and was like, "What are you thinking?" I'm like, I didn't even really have an argument in my head. Why not? I mean, like you said, I think his stats speak for himself. But like Tom said, I mean, yeah, it all depends on how the season ends and how that kind of plays out. But if like the poll question says, if it were to end today, then I would definitely say that he is my MVP.
Yeah, hard not to.
Yeah.
Hard not to. Even though he missed 6 games. So everybody's missed games, but Joker. So
I guess before Chrome answers, or we can do it after. Who would be your like second in line for MVP?
So I'll go first.
Or are you going to disagree?
I'll go first on that because I'm gonna include who I think should get consideration. I agree to the poll. I don't think it's even close who the MVP of the league is right now. If you just look at the list, it's the usual suspects. And I see LeBron, but guess what? I'm not seeing the Lakers do much without Anthony Davis right now. I don't even know if LeBron's the MVP on his own team right now. So I look at Anthony Davis maybe more as a guy who impacts that team more. Steph Curry, yeah, I mean, their team is not great. Without Klay Thompson, yeah, the team just hasn't looked the same. They're up and down. And, I look at James Harden. James has had he's done very well at reinventing his game in Brooklyn. I can't say that, but he hasn't been in the East the entire time. And I think it's just I haven't seen the body of work yet in terms of being there. Luka's on the list, and Luka's always very good, but got off to a very slow start this year. So just kind of looking at the list, right? There's 2 guys to me, and then obviously, Giannis as well is another one. But I look at this list, and there's 2 guys to me, aside from Embiid, that I would look at that I think should get more consideration. You guys mentioned one, and that's Jokic. Because, I mean, he's another guy. Every night he's a double-double machine, and he carries that team. So, I mean, has he had the impact that I think Joel has? No, I don't. So I knock him down a peg. But I think he's a guy that should be getting talked about more. And he's another one who's moved up in terms of the betting odds as well. But a guy who surprises me is low down on the list that he is, who I look at and I see the impact even throughout a massive loss on that team in CJ McCollum, is Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard every night performs, has carried them to a number of victories in games where they've been shorthanded, games where they look like they had no business winning. You know, when I look at guys at a true MVP, someone who truly impacts the team, those are the three names I look at. When I look at those three names from start to finish and the total impact on the team, it's been Joel Embiid hands down for me. So, yeah, I mean, Joel misses four to 6 games the rest of the way. I think we kind of expect that might happen anyway. To me, it still qualifies him because it's not just that he's putting up these great numbers. He's putting up astronomical numbers, which if he can maintain this level of play between now and the end of the year, it's not even a question. It's not even a question who the MVP is, and it's not on a popularity contest either. It's well earned. And if they don't even need to be the 1 seed, in my opinion. If they can stick to the 2 seed, again, you have to look at impact on team. Hands down to me, it's Joel Embiid.
Yeah. There's a lot of good names. Don't get me wrong. There's always going to be good names when you're talking about the best players in the league, you know, in a given season. There's always going to be names you can toss in there. I know what Tori was saying, that, like, who's next? It's probably Joker to me because his numbers are ridiculous. But it's not – his team's also not – you know, they had a great bubble, right? But they're not having a real good start to their first 36 here. Now, how do they play their second 36? We're going to find out. But his numbers just in the first half are absurd. You know, they're right there with Joel, and just they're crazy. And I think he's averaging like 7 or 8 assists a game too. Like it's absurd. It's ridiculous. Like that's a big man doing that. So what Joe does where nobody can stop him, Joker does like a little bit of everything. He does everything well and really well, really well. So I would still take Joel over him, and I would take him over him for the MVP. But that's my second on the list right now. I wouldn't. To me, it's not LeBron second. It's not. Yeah, it's not some of these other guys too right now. You know, I know people want to say Harden. No, I mean, come on. He's playing on a super team right now. It's not even fair to put him 1 or 2.
So I was looking at the list too. So, like, for the Nets, who's your MVP on that team?
Harden.
Well,
already, even with a smaller sample size of games, he has impacted that team enough to me to look at them and say he's the MVP, because I don't know that team was guaranteed. You know, people are punching their ticket already to the NBA Finals, and that's fine. You know, it's all subjective and for people's opinions, but I don't think half of these people would be having that, or half of these people did not have that guaranteed opinion up until he was on the team. And you have to give credit where it's due. He's not being the guy that has to take all the shots and, you know, put up the volume and this and that to try to win games. He's been a distributor. And that has been the key for him to be able to succeed there. And honestly, to me, be a more well-rounded player than he's been the last 5 years or so. So I have to give him credit. On that team, he's the MVP. But league-wise, no, I don't think he is.
no, who was that? Joker? Who was
Harden.
that?
I was talking about Harden.
Oh, no. I don't even – like, to me, no, because look who he's playing with. You can make the case for any one of them guys being the MVP.
Well, that's what I'm saying, on that team.
She's saying on that team who's the MVP.
Because I feel
say
like,
it's Harden.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the list of, like, contenders. That Harden's on there, Kyrie's on there, like, kind of low. But then it just got me thinking, on that team, like, who would deserve it?
Like
and I guess Harden is, like, the –
Like Harden,
Well, I
KD,
probably say
Kyrie.
Harden on that team.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Chrome.
It's not even close to me.
You're saying through the first half, Tor, who would be considered their MVP?
Yeah, like, just for them, yeah.
Well, I mean, the only reason Harden's up there in the race is because he's played in almost every game, period, where the other two guys haven't. So, like, the other two guys aren't going to be up at the top of the MVP race right now, you know, because they haven't played enough, really. Like, Kyrie took 2 weeks off, or 3. I don't even know what it was.
I forgot about that.
Literally just took off. He's like, I don't feel like playing, guys.
KD's been dealing with whatever.
I didn't think he was ever coming back.
No, I didn't think so either. And
Like Bryce Tor, he didn't even have he didn't even have the excuse of his computer was doing an update. He just didn't show up.
That's what he should have said. My go-to.
My Wi-Fi sucks. Something like that.
It's true. I always take a video though, because I'm like, no one believes me. So I literally took a video of what was going on with my computer. I can't.
Yeah, no question on that team, him. But it's three guys, and Tom's right. To me, number 2, Jokic. Number 3, for me, is Damian Lillard. I just look at the impact he has on that Portland team. Their second biggest star on that team for an extended period of time, and they are still winning games and playing very, very well, and they should have a decent playoff position by the end of the year. So, for me, he would be number 3.
Yeah, I mean, Phil's saying Harden's jump up the MVP betting odds. So, I mean, because he's a stat stuffer, though. I mean, you know what I mean? You got to realize that, too. I mean, he's almost averaging a triple-double. So, and he's a name, right? So, he's a name that the NBA loves, and then he's good, and he's almost averaging a triple-double. But, I mean, Harden wins MVPs, so that's not like something he's unfamiliar with. It's just when the postseason comes, he won't win. Simple for him. Will says Joel, LeBron, Luka, Giannis. Why would you put LeBron 2, though, Wills? Because you tell me you don't watch the NBA. So now LeBron's 2? I mean, come on. Can't have it both ways, baby. Ain't 2. Ain't 2.
Team lost a lot of games with LeBron in the lineup when AD went down. I'm just saying.
Giannis is a good name. Obviously, that's sort of that not a sleeper, but a sleeper, because they started playing better basketball at the end of before the break, and you would think they would carry that over coming in the second half. So, I mean,
especially coming off that MVP performance in the All-Star game.
Yeah, a lot to do there. A lot of cherry picking involved in that one. That must have been a tough one to win.
Did you guys watch the whole All-Star game?
I didn't watch any of it. I watched AEW Revolution.
None of it. Sounds nerdy.
I watched it.
I don't have any. I might have a figure somewhere. Oh, I think I put it away.
I might have a figure. You're like a little kid. Like, did you put all your toys away before your show?
I think I did put that one away.
Did you pack it for Disney World?
No. I'm gonna buy new ones now.
When is that? That's soon, right?
I'm leaving Friday. I'm going for a week.
Oh my God, that's so much fun.
We'll see all about it.
I just planned my 21st birthday, and we're staying at the Margaritaville hotel, which is super exciting because my whole family loves Jimmy Buffett.
Nice.
Big Jimmy Buffett girl, so pretty exciting.
Can't go wrong with Jimmy Buffett.
It's in Nashville, actually. They have, I think there's like a few. I know, I wouldn't think that Margaritaville would be in Nashville. But yeah,
they have a Margaritaville at Universal that you can drink at.
I actually think my mom said she went there and it was very like underwhelming. Like she was
it's just a restaurant there, like the Atlantic City. You're talking about the casino or the hotel.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, there's multiple of them, but
they have a retirement community down there in Kissimmee. That's called Margaritaville. It's a retirement community.
Do you already have a room rented?
No. So here's the thing, right? So my parents looked into it just for the hell of it. And like, it's like the place that you would retire and live in I think it's like a senior living thing. And it is like, you pay an astronomical amount of money for like the littlest amount of space. They talk about underwhelmed. They were very disappointed with what they saw presented to them.
I think you should retire in that big ball. Is that an Epcot?
Epcot? Spaceship Earth?
That big ball thing that
I would. It's a great ride.
It's not a ride though.
Yes, it is.
That's a ride in there?
It's called Spaceship Earth.
It's a ride, but isn't it like slow? Like
it's like one of the goats. Listen, I want to retire and move into the Haunted Mansion. Let's just do it.
Yeah, you would fit in well in there.
They have 99 and they have 999 ghosts, but they have room for 1,000, room for one more. I volunteer.
Rob's on to something though. 21 shot challenge for Lindsay. He spelled my name very interestingly, but I'll take it still.
I'm pretty sure I did a 21 shot challenge without trying to do one, and I had a 72-hour hangover.
Oh goodness!
I did 26 shots on my 21st birthday.
No, you're lying. Are you serious?
True story. I'll send you a picture offline.
No, like it's not funny. Like I literally would not like be here right now.
I got carried out of the bar. I did 26 shots in 45 minutes, and I didn't throw up.
Ew.
I was drunk for 2 days, though.
Chrome.
I was
That's
legitimately drunk for 2 days.
That's actually
I'll send you the
sounds
picture.
like death.
I ran into that bartender, and he told me, I've never seen somebody go from so sober to so drunk so fast.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got carried out of the bar. Like I got carried out, and they all cheered because it was a bar that I know, and all the people knew me. So, well, they knew I was coming. They knew my friends that were there. So they told them they were bringing their friend who was turning 21. I was supposed to go somewhere after, but they freaking sabotaged me and got me wasted in this bar because I can't say no to a shot. Well, it was like shot after shot, and I'm talking wild turkeys.
Your party lasted an hour.
Jack Daniels. I was drunk in 2 hours. I got carried out of the bar like this, and everybody cheered, and they said that I tried to do an Irish jig, but they had me lifted off the ground, so my legs were just flailing like a fish. Yep, it was my 21st birthday.
Sheesh. I'll let you guys know how mine goes.
That was many moons ago. 36 coming up. My 17th, 21st birthday coming up.
It's still my birthday month, if people are wondering.
No, it's not. Your birthday's done.
It's over. You have the month before it gets here.
Done.
What?
Once it comes and goes, it's gone.
There's only one person at A2D Radio who gets a birthday for 3 months.
No, Chrome. That makes no sense.
Listen, I'm going down this weekend. I'm having a birthday celebration next weekend. I'm having one the weekend after too.
I can't do this. We need 3 celebrations for one birthday. I mean,
I don't need them, but my birthday.
You obviously planned them.
Listen,
you obviously were part of
my birthday is
it.
fun, and you know it because you've been out for my birthday. And I can tell you right now, many people look forward to when I plan my birthday celebrations because they have a blast.
There's 2 kinds of people: people that like love their birthday or hate their birthday, and we got 3 love their birthdays in here, and 1 hate their birthday.
Maybe you get Lindsay. Talk to me when you're 38. If you're loving the birthdays at that point.
Oh, that's a long ways to go.
You got a long hike ahead of you. But just let me know. Get back to me. Hopefully, I'm still running around. You know what I mean?
Tom, she's got a whole
how that feels.
But when she's 38,
I don't even want the birthday day. You know what I mean? Like I'm good now. Like I'm at the point.
Dude, I'm 34 and I still love it.
Tom, I want you to think about this. When she turns 38, Cass will be turning 18.
What?
Think about that, Dad. When she turns 38, the exact year Cass turns 18.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that right now.
That's scary.
Oh God.
Tom, when's your birthday?
September 14th.
Okay. We should do a drive. We should do a drive-by party. Remember when Corona first started? And
that was the big thing.
We're gonna be talking about this years from now. Remember?
You're gonna be hanging out the window tour.
Yeah.
There's at least one of these every single show.
All of us are just gonna be driving like this.
I still enjoy the day of my birthday, but listen, the women get a free pass in terms of birthday months, weeks, years, whatever you ladies want to say. Free pass. This guy over here, no more free passes. Stop making it out that you invite a bunch of people out to a bar and they have a good time. That your birthdays are great times. No, people had a great time at the bar. Did
you go 2 years ago when we did the 80s birthday party and everybody dressed up?
Oh, because I wouldn't show up for that.
I dressed up as Macho Man. I had like the hair, the freaking beard, and the glasses. I had the spandex on. I had a championship on my shoulder.
Why I did not show up for that.
Yeah.
You know how much that was a
blast.
That's a little bit too much. You know what I mean?
No, there's no such thing as too much. Okay, no such thing as too much.
That was too much.
There's always a way to have Halloween. We love Halloween. There's always a way to do Halloween any time in the year. You just do it for a birthday.
Not
have a
in
theme
March.
for your birthday. Absolutely.
I cannot.
Yeah, true, Spidey. Now my birthdays are gone now. So even if I did enjoy it, it's done.
Oh, no, they should buy you gifts. Or you buy yourself presents from them.
True. Can always do that one. Look what I got myself.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Look, I got myself a hot tub from my baby.
Like when you buy it's like when your parents opened up gifts from you when you were like 8. on Christmas. Look at all the gifts you got me.
I was gonna say, like when you were a kid and you're in elementary school and they had the holiday bazaar, the holiday fair, and your mom would give you the money to buy everybody like these shitty little cheap gifts, but like they acted like you just gave them a diamond ring. It was like, oh my God, you got me a little measuring tape that measures 6 inches. Yes, thank you so much.
I know. Oh my God. They were the worst.
When I was little, my parents it just got like instilled in us that like if you didn't like freak out over your gifts, then you just like didn't like them. So like now literally to this day, when I open gifts, like they can immediately tell if I don't like love it. Because if I love it, then I'm obviously gonna like scream about it. But if I don't love it, I'll be like, oh my God, I love it. This is so nice. But like,
you know,
it sucks now because now any normal person that I give gifts to, I'm like, well, if they don't freaking freak out, then you don't like my gift. And then I'm like insulted. I'm like, you don't like my gift. But really, in reality, they just like don't have to scream to like it.
You're supposed to appreciate everything. I appreciate everything. I could get a pair of socks and I'd be like, oh my God, they're the greatest socks ever. And I make myself believe that because I'm thankful and grateful, wonderful human being.
Yeah. For me, it's never about the gift.
But my sister and my mom, they don't like anything you get them. Ever. Like every year on Christmas Eve, we do pajamas. And every year my sister's like, Mom, you knew I would hate these. And my mom's like, fucking return them. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the only one in my pajamas that I'm pretending to like another onesie at 35. And I'm like, I love it.
No, see, 35. Yeah.
I have a collection.
Listen,
you buy yourself Christmas gifts and you say they're from Santa. And that's what it's like, look what Santa got that. Look at this. Aces. Santa's aces. Look at the guy. He dropped off all this shit for me. Look at this class act Santa is.
See, now Rose says not all my friends are mutual, so I got to celebrate with each group. Sometimes that takes a month to work through them all. I agree with that. And also, see, mine's not being able to get mutual. Mine's not an issue of getting non-mutual groups together. But especially when I worked in Philadelphia, you know what? The hard time is people from Jersey hate to go to Philly and vice versa. People from Philly feel like they have no reason to go to Jersey because there's better stuff to do in Philly, right? So I would always have to do, but you're in the minority. So I would always have to find ways to do things with everybody because they would want to do stuff. And it kind of spurred from that. And I would disagree with Brinkman. And Brinkman, this is why I live a great life of Riley, and I go to Disney World and I do all these fun things and I live a happy life because I don't care. I don't give a shit if anyone likes it. I'm going to have 10 birthday celebrations if I want. And that's just the fun that I have.
There you go, Chrome. I live
a great life. I don't complain about it. I have a damn good time.
I'm not going to be there for yours because you weren't at mine, and that's how petty I am.
You didn't. So. I didn't invite you to mine.
Well, good, because you already know I wasn't going, so like you didn't want to invite me.
Right. Well, I mean, it's your birthday month. I didn't want to infringe on your time.
I have plans, so.
Probably at the spread, I'm sure.
Yeah, Chrome, did you see what Ryan sent in the group chat? I'll play it for everybody.
No, I didn't see it. No shit. That's basically what it was. That is basically what it was.
What I would say to you, Chrome, is you can live a great life and have a lot of fun without creating 17 birthday parties. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of ways that fun. You don't have to create 17 birthday parties.
Or I can have them and have a great time at all of them. And if you only want to go to one or not go to any, that's your choice.
It's not a wedding ceremony. It's not like well, you guys can't make this one. You know what? We'll create like
wait till the day I get married. Wait till I have a wedding reception.
It's like when people get married on an island and then come home and have a reception. That's Crim's birthday every year.
When I get married, you know my reception is going to be off the hook.
You'll care more about it than your wife will.
Oh my God, he will.
The reception, probably. She can do whatever she wants.
This guy will be laying the tablecloths. You know what I mean? He's laying the tablecloth with flower arrangements we running with.
Flower arrangements.
Listen, I have to make sure that the decor matches the.
You know what I mean?
I got to make sure that the decor matches the level of energy I'm trying to create for the room.
The level of energy you're trying to create for the room.
I cannot.
All right, where are we at? Where are we at?
Sixers.
Yeah, we got very off track. I don't know how we ended up there, but it's fine.
I guess predictions for the postseason of the second part.
I mean, you give out your total wins, I guess.
Yeah.
36. So
let me say this.
19.
Let me say this, okay? I said this to Tom on your show in the chat, and I don't mean this to be I want anyone to get COVID, but when everybody was like, "Oh my God, if these guys are going to miss games, this is going to be terrible," I thought to myself, I don't want them to have it, but if they're going to have it, is this not the best time right now at the All-Star break, where part of the time is because of that, and both of your stars miss time, and then they have antibodies to where you don't have to worry about them getting COVID between now and the playoffs?
But they don't have it, though. They're just not playing for
I
no
understand
reason.
that, but I'm saying that was before that came out. That was kind of my train of thought where, I mean, listen, I don't want anyone to get COVID, but when people were looking at it from the sports aspect of it, I was like, well, from the sports aspect, if they're young guys and they can recover from it, can you
imagine them getting it in the freaking postseason?
Well, that's my concern for the NBA in general is that
would be devastating.
You're going to start to have guys that are going to get this right before the postseason starts, and that's going to create an issue because not only are these guys out for 2 weeks, but then you've seen it with Seth Curry and some of these other guys. It takes them a week and a half to get their legs under them again.
Do you think they would push off the series, or depending on?
I'd be shocked.
For instance, if we didn't have Ben and Joel, that would just be giving up.
I mean,
compared to a bench guy, you know what I mean?
I would be shocked if they pushed it off. Maybe they might delay a couple of days, but I mean, they can't if a guy's positive, they got to miss 2 weeks. There's no way I could see them holding off a single series for 2 weeks because a star player has COVID. I would be shocked by that. They
should just do the playoffs in a bubble again.
They've talked about it, but now everything's opening back up. So,
yeah,
I think the only way they do that is if things jump up again on them. You know what I mean? That's the only way I could see them doing that.
Yeah, and the reality is
players. I mean, you could bubble. Sorry, Crum. You could bubble players, but still allow fans into the games. But then, what does that even?
It's counterproductive.
Yeah. That's what my point is. Then what's that even matter? So, they're going to lose that. They want that. It's just comical that this happens. I don't want to do this tonight, but it's just funny. Now everybody's allowed back in ballparks, right? We're going 100% places. Everything's fine. All right, it's fine. Okay, fine. To each your own. That's fine. I'm not saying I want to go to games. That's not where I was going with that. I said what I said. You can take that for whatever it is. Now I'm going to move on and say, let's not think about these greedy bastards that they are, because now they want their money. That's all this is now. That God forbid they lost money 1 year, right? Billion dollar businesses lost a few dollars. Well, because let's be real, they made a ton of money when sports came back and were on TV. They made a ton of money, and I don't want to hear otherwise. All right, from any of these billionaires on how they lost a few bucks. Okay, but now to your guys' point about would you cancel games or do any of that if a player tested positive? No, they're going to run you out there because, one, they want to sell tickets. They don't care. They don't want to reimburse tickets for canceling it or anything like that, and they don't want to lose the TV money. Simple as that. So, honestly, we learned that big business really doesn't give a rat's ass besides your dollar, and that's what we learned. That's what we learned. Not saying guys are going to – I'm not, talking about COVID and deaths or anything like that. I'm just talking about they don't care. They don't care. They showed you NBA showed you a little care last year, right? And the NBA's done a really good job, but don't think for a second when you're talking about 50 to 70%, 75% capacity, during playoff time, which are probably going to hope to be at, right? For their bottom line, that there wouldn't be, that there wouldn't be those types of things like that. They're not going to move stuff. You know what I mean? They're going to say, this is when they're playing. So to your point, Crum, it might have been better off. You know what I mean? For our sake, because there's probably going to be, you would think, a player or two. I'm not saying of any high caliber, but you would think by that point there may be a couple players, maybe one or two that get hit for that. They maybe have to miss time, and if that's a 6-man or somebody important, that hurts the team for sure. But I don't think they move anything.
But Sixers-wise, I think the Sixers finish the second half. I do think they secure, and this is obviously predicating on health, and you can say that about any team. I do think that they will stay in that first seed by the end of the year, particularly if Ben continues to play at the level that he's playing now. I like Parker's record prediction, somewhere around there, 51, 52 wins, maybe 53 if they get really hot. But, I look at it, to me, and I expect a move. I'm not saying we're getting Kyle Lowry. I might be on the buyout market. Now you're seeing other guys. They're starting to happen already. The Spurs are looking to see if they could trade LaMarcus Aldridge, or he might end up being on the buyout market. You're going to see names now starting to become available.
How much time do we have left until the trade deadline? 2 weeks?
I think it's
was it the 27th?
Something around there. I can look it up.
The 25th.
I'm getting antsy though. I just want them to do something.
25th. The trade deadline.
Okay.
15 days. So 2 weeks, yeah. You're getting antsy, Deb?
Yeah, if we're gonna make a move, I just want to make it.
Yeah, I hear that side of it. Yeah, for sure.
Until we go into these next 2 games, possibly losing first place, going downhill, possibly.
Well, these 2 games, Thursday and Friday, are huge.
Yeah.
Because now you're almost got to steal games from bad teams, right? You're in steal mode now. 2 games on the road. You're in Chicago without both of them, and then you go to Washington without Ben, and you'll get Joe back. So you're almost in you got to steal 2 games. To the record wise, you say Spidey said 52. I mean, if they won exactly the amount of games they won in the first half, 24, that's at 48. So 52. Woo. So 52, you got to play on a clip of. Oh my goodness.
How many games left is there?
You got to have 28. You got 28 wins and 8 losses in the second half. I don't know. I think that's too much. I would say that they won 24 games in the first half. I think a good number to say in the second half is, can you go win 26? Because I don't know. You know what I mean? I think that's too much to ask for.
Well, yeah, I think 50 wins is reasonable.
I'm trying to look at the
50
schedule.
and 20, 50 and 22. I think that's reasonable.
So
if these guys could stay healthy, I think it's definitely reasonable.
48, 52. He's got them winning. They have to win 4 more games than they did in the first half.
I mean, there's some games they definitely shouldn't have lost in the first half that, I think, too, when you look at the level of play that Ben has played at, and Tobias, if he can remain consistent, and if they can go out and make a move to provide a little bench depth, they could make up that 4-game difference. Might be a little aspirational, but I don't think it's impossible. It's not egregious to think they could do that to get to 50.
I'm gonna say we win less games than that in this half.
Well, if they win less games, they're not finishing the number 1 seed. I could tell you that.
I'm thinking the same as you, Chrome.
Sorry. But look at what the Nets are doing. They got Blake Griffin, which no one really knows what he has left. But their starting 5 looks better than ours.
Listen, they might be paying Blake Griffin, and he might be hurt by the fucking 5th game that he plays. Let's be realistic here.
But we're only half a game up now, so that's why I just get scared the closer it gets. Going into it without our 2 best players.
Right. I mean, there's plenty of basketball to be played. I think the way that this team has been playing, I'm not overly concerned right now. I think that we have plenty, and I felt like going into the break they were playing at a really high level. So I wouldn't get too caught up in it.
Yeah, 26 and 10 get you to 50. And that doesn't even guarantee you. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't guarantee you anything either. That doesn't guarantee you 1 seed.
How's everyone feel about Carson Wentz tonight?
I didn't even watch the interview. Was there an interview he did or something? I thought.
Honestly,
no, that was Prince Harry, you weirdo.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't watch that shit either?
Are you serious? Wait,
No.
was there a Carson interview?
No. Carson literally broke my heart after he posted that FaceTime picture. Like, we're done. You broke my heart. That was just like way too soon. No, I'm sorry. He didn't post that, but it was posted and then leaked, and that literally hurt my feelings. So
I agree, because he looked so happy, and it was like when you get out of a bad relationship and like you see them doing better than you, and you're like, was it me?
And we're still here. We are.
Was it me?
Yeah. Well, I think it's safe to say, Tor, it was you.
Oh God!
Thank you.
He's like, thank God I can get rid of these weirdo stalkers and move on.
Yeah, to shittiness. Who the hell wants to go to Indiana? Come on.
That's true.
I mean, really.
Well, when your boyfriend's head coach, you do.
I guess.
I guess that's why.
Indiana has some fun spots.
What?
Go to like South Bend around Notre Dame.
All I think of
with
Indiana.
Go check out what's it called, the linebacker, I think.
About Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's just a few. There's like a few areas where you can just name, and I'll be like, nowhere land. I don't know. Just don't even.
Go to South Bend. Go to the linebacker. Man, that's a good time.
You should tell Carson. You should probably like.
It's right near the school.
Let him know.
You gotta pick and choose your spots though. It can be a little sketchy. Even in South Bend, it can be a little sketchy around there.
That's what I'm saying, because everything, I'm into true crime, and every true crime story, they're in freaking Indiana, dude.
Really? I feel like it's Ohio. I feel like Ohio is where that
Indiana
happens a lot.
Telling you.
I watch a lot of that
Murderer
stuff too.
Central.
Forensic Files and all that.
Oh yeah.
A lot of anytime
a show starts, Indiana, Indiana, United States.
Is that how that starts? Is that exactly how that starts? Well done. I feel like I've seen that episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Indiana.
Tom, you need to cheer up.
Who?
You.
Yeah, I'm feeling real like sad.
Yeah,
sad,
me too. You kind of remind me of Eeyore right now.
Oh wow!
What?
Pot or kettle today?
45 million times a week, and there's no topic right now that's worth even talking about. That's what that. So what, Tori? What, the 5 hours of sleep I'm getting a night? Shit. Yeah. So take the woe is me, Tom stuff.
Tom, tell us how you feel.
Speak among. No, I'm total. What do I? I'm not sad or upset about anything. I'm reading comments.
We can discuss something that we've been almost discussing for like 5 weeks now. We could do the trends talk.
All right, let's that'll cheer him up.
Okay.
The pics.
Do we have the pictures?
Yes.
Okay.
You do?
So
I don't think they're loaded in.
I sent them to you, Tom.
When?
That was a while ago.
And then today I resent it.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
But I resent it today.
But you didn't send it to me.
I sent it to the email you always tell me to send pictures
Oh
to.
man, I guess we're gonna have to save this conversation another week until we can get the pictures.
I'm done.
I'll give you a preview. This is what one of my biggest ones was, like a bump it. So I used to go like this with my hair. Wait. This video is like that.
Wait, Lindsay's worst trends are from when she was like 9. She's so young, she has no other years to go to.
Okay,
we have like teenage 20s, 30s. Lindsay just has like 9.
I go like this, and then you give a little bump it. You feel me? I mean, kind of fire.
I mean, it looks kind of cute.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, this one's a big one. Honestly, they didn't used to be that big. I swear on my life, I started like I'm saying that's a bad trend. I started it. Me.
You started it?
At my school, everyone was like, oh my God, you like literally have the Lindsay bump it in right now.
They called it the Lindsay?
Well, okay. I'm not going to stretch it that far.
The Lindsay.
I'm not going to stretch it that far, but they'd be like, oh my God, you have the bump in. And everybody knew like I started the bump. So.
Oh, it all started in an elementary school in PA. Or do you live in Jersey? I forget.
No, I live in PA. Well, I live in both, but PA.
How many freaking images did you freaking send here?
I don't know, just a bunch.
I don't even remember. Oh, the other one is Chrome. You do this all the time now. Was the duck
face?
Everybody loves. Honestly, the duck face is like, it's still here. Like it didn't.
It's not going. It hasn't gone anywhere. Tori does it. When we start rolling every day, and you look at Tori every week. Everybody watching now. When Tom does the opening about subscribing and liking, this is Tori's face. That's why I do it when I dance. Let's not forget when I did that dance. It's the Tori.
I forgot.
It's not my dance. I just do it really well.
That was I was saying that's how I dance when I'm drunk. One beer up in there.
Duck face was a thing. I mean, a lot of the trends that I guess I was around, like, was the MySpace days, like the MySpace pictures, the posed pictures, the setup pictures. They were fun. They were good times. I think that was one picture I sent was like album cover stuff. So that was like a trend I got into. Was all of my pictures were like creative album cover type of stuff. It was good stuff.
You're such an emo, right?
Makes sense.
No, not really. I used to dress like Express and Structure. For all you guys who are really young and don't realize that Structure was what Express was beforehand.
I remember.
Button-up
stuff. But it was only dudes. It was only dude stuff. It wasn't girl
stuff. Back then, yeah. I used to wear all that kind of stuff. You know, I got into the hell were they? The like Affliction shirts or whatever the hell, where they were all shiny graphic tees. I was into those. Were terrible. I look at those now and I'm like, oh.
That's in our pics too. Is me and Tom rocking that.
I can't believe I wore that shit.
Do you have the pics, Tom?
Yeah, it just takes me more than 10 seconds to add in 4,000 pictures. Like I'm freaking working at Walgreens right now.
I guess I didn't remind you when I sent them.
Like, this is like 1995. I'm fucking developing your film over here. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm doing that.
It's like what was it? The green room or whatever. There we go. That was that. By the way.
That's an album cover.
That is the Seattle skyline.
Album cover.
That is the Seattle skyline behind me in 2006.
It's the curly hair for me.
That's my Hyde days. My
it's the serious
from that 70s show.
And
it's the flare pants.
Honestly, it's like the side. Like he wanted to show off his side profile.
Yeah, his profile.
Hey, listen, that's a
definitely
handsome young man right there.
That's a Structure shirt right there.
That is a handsome young man right there. That's the Seattle skyline, 2006. My Hyde from that.
Oh. Okay. Talk about Bump It. That was an actual. That was an actual thing called a Bump It. It was a plastic thing.
Oh my god!
You put on. I think I still have it. You put it on your hair, and then you tease it and put it over.
You're lying.
Oh god!
No, it's called Bump It, dude. Yeah, I thought I was Snooki then. Look at the like side, like it looks like a toupee.
Honestly, that's another trend. I mean, now like some people don't, but like the side part. I'm trying to show the side part. Like I feel like I don't really side part anymore, but I used to be side part heavy.
This part was
stop.
Look at that handsome guy.
The hair,
that hair is iconic. I still have people asking me to grow my hair back that way. I could never do it.
Never do it. No.
And funny story is when I grew my hair like that,
something lived in there.
I had a buzz cut. I had no intentions of ever growing my hair. I just got really bored and didn't feel like cutting my hair. And like my hair grows super fast. Like a month in, I had hair, and I was like, let's just see how long I'll go for. And I went like 6 months without cutting it.
You look like you work at the airport. Like you look like you're about to.
It's my old Commerce Bank days in the drive-through.
For me, I'm pretending it's an airport. And remember that movie about that guy?
TSA agent. You know what I mean?
By the way, I'm pretty sure that picture was taken on a Razor phone.
Freaking TSA agent right up on her ass right now.
with the little like goatee thing.
I'm getting gripped up by security right now.
Can you imagine that guy like escorting you off the plane?
Listen, that's good stuff.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yup.
There she is.
Another thing. That's another feather. I was obsessed.
The bun one. Tori never sent me a bun one.
Yeah, huh?
I'm looking at it.
What, my bun? My thing?
Oh, yeah, never mind. I got another photo of here.
I like the feather. But I was like 25 then.
Linz, I told you this before, and I'm going to say it again. Your duck face looks like fart smell face when you were a kid. It really does.
Like I used to have this like giant orange feather like at the top, and I literally thought it was the coolest thing in the whole world. And I'm trying to like flex this blue one. Like,
you gotta get a picture of the giant orange one. Flex mode.
Yeah. So honestly, don't look that much.
That doesn't even look like you though. Actually,
it doesn't. You look like a different kid.
Say, I honestly feel like I kind of look the same.
Well, because you were definitely like only 4 then.
I can't do it the same.
Wait till you're our age. You're gonna have some like crazy ones.
Oh, good times.
I know we got that in here somewhere.
I was gonna say, waiting for the next key.
The best part is that like I don't know what picture is coming next. Okay, so this was me
the belt.
With the belt.
The belt, okay.
The belt, because you would wear. Actually, I like my hair in that picture, but you would wear the belt. Usually, it would be with like a sack dress, so it's like a really baggy dress. But this dress was actually a shirt, so it was tight. But yeah, the belt, man, ugly as fuck.
I honestly think I had one belt like that, where it's like literally like. But now they bring back like those corset belts,
and you put it right under your boobs.
Yeah. Well, I didn't
rock it now.
I didn't have boobs when I was wearing them, so
true. I barely did actually.
Tori, you're blonde in that. Yeah. Oh no.
This was right after Tom did a hit on Jimmy Hoffa.
Loving the cut off sleeves, man. Sun's out, guns out. Let's go.
The basketball shorts to the ankles.
Honestly, it's the stance for me. You got a power stance.
Don't write in the picture. Not gonna lie to you.
And the cigarette.
Oh God.
He's like on the Wildwood Bay.
That's phenomenal.
It really is the shorts that are literal pants. Like, I would love to know the reasoning behind this.
Ask Allen Iverson.
I'm just gonna make a PSA out there. If anyone wears shorts like this still to this day, please like cut them, burn them half off.
I don't think anybody does it anymore.
Burn them half off.
You can get 2 pair of shorts off of that one.
That's true. It's true. It's a lot of material.
Okay, there he is.
The Ed Hardy shirts.
Never forget Ed.
Honestly, that's a pretty solid pick. I'm not gonna rip you apart.
The shirt, though. I have an Ed Hardy pick in here too.
It's kind of fire.
Ed was.
The best part is those shirts were $100.
They were insane.
Dude, I have an Ed Hardy perfume. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. And when I was little, I used to pick out perfumes based on what the bottle looked like. What's wrong?
No sense.
What's wrong with me?
I get the thinking, but then you come in with like some grandma smelling.
Yeah, I'm assuming from what I can remember that I also smelled them. But Tom, you're not gonna pull up my bump it? Come on, I talked about my bump it.
Try it. Because when they load up, they're so small. I can't even freaking
Tom's so mad at these pictures in the email.
While he's doing that, honorable mention for me that you don't have pictures for. I did do the frosted tips
in
the early 2000s. I will send you guys a picture of that privately. And I was also a guy who I was into the rings, so I had like rings almost on every finger, the silver rings.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, that was really big when I graduated high school.
Nowadays, me and my friends are like, "Oh, he has rings." Oh,
I mean, I can understand why. And I used to have nipples pierced.
That face again.
Oh my God.
No eyes.
I can't. No,
they're
look,
the best.
Peeping through.
Oh wait, the feathers in it again.
Look, so we got the bump, we got the feather,
So we triple whammy.
You do look the same with that.
It looked like you, yeah. When you did
that,
that,
looked like you that time.
It's because I don't know what's up with my eye. I'm trying to find myself in this. Now
I'm trying to find myself. You were literally trying to find yourself.
I can't. My brain tells me to go one way, but I really have to go the other.
I know.
Now I can see which ones they are. Hold on.
That's funny.
I think I know.
Don Don said her favorite show got to be Zoe 101.
I'm crying.
It was.
It definitely was. Like it was.
That is amazing. I love it.
I could like sing the theme song right now.
Oh my god, I cannot. Wait, that was with Britney Spears' sister, right?
Yeah, until she got pregnant.
Teen pregnancy.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
There's my Ed Hardy.
I was gonna say, how can you hate when you're wearing Ed Hardy in this?
I know, but I thought it was so cool. That shirt cost like $100. I wore it every day for 2 years.
Sure. Yeah. You ain't lying.
You got that. You got your $100 worth out of it.
Yeah, and it says "Love Kills" or something like that. It was like
wow, you're
more
badass.
morbid. Yeah,
You're badass.
Love kill.
Yeah, you look like you were like the chick that rode on the back of a Harley there.
I wish.
With a bumper sticker saying "Love kills."
There we go. That's the MySpace.
And that's love that actually killed.
That's the MySpace. You love that shirt too, right? Porn star in training. I used to wear that to high school, and they never made me turn it inside out.
Which
never made me.
27 high schools was that?
You were
that
allowed
was
to wear
Highland.
that. Dude, I couldn't even wear sneakers without backs, and he's wearing a porn star in training shirt.
Oh man, yeah, I used to wear it all the time to high school.
I didn't even realize the shirt said that.
I know. Yeah. I don't know what's the best part of the picture, but that's one of them.
That's one of my MySpace.
He was like
MySpace
literally
days
a
pics.
teen. He was like 13 wearing a porn star shirt.
No, I was 19 when I graduated.
Okay.
18, I guess, when I wore that.
The aviators with like the pose.
I was a big aviators dude.
The gradients.
Big time aviators guy. I haven't worn them in years, but
you
I
can
was
tell
like
you have curly
notorious.
hair there.
I was notorious for those years. Look at those sideburns.
I think Tom's thing was like cigarettes in all my pictures.
But
People must know.
They ain't the cubic zirconiums that you bought on the boardwalk. You know what I'm saying? They ain't the cubes. They were real life ones in the air.
Oh, bro! Listen, I were all legit.
I wish I could zoom in on that watch for you, Chrome. Right? I mean, that's like an album cover. Talking about album covers, you bring a diamond.
Oh my god!
Diamonds are forever. Like what?
That's that early days. Those mid 2000s flex.
Yeah, that trend. Everybody had diamonds in.
I did it. I had the earrings and I had my nipples pierced on my.
It's better than rings. I'd rather you wear earrings. Nipples.
But yeah,
I got my nipples pierced on my senior trip in Tampa.
Oh my god!
So I had earrings, my nipples pierced, and I wore rings on every finger.
Oh shit! Check it out. Tom with the Aeropostale shorts. Definitely. They're long again.
Rating at home.
The ankle length Aeropostale shorts. The socks.
Wow.
Tommy Durst.
Tommy Durst.
I'm not gonna show Rihanna. She's not here to defend her picture.
Hers wasn't bad though either.
Nah, hers is good. Hold on, Crum. I got another one of yours here.
Oh god, I don't even know what she pulled off of social media. Oh, there we go.
Wait, it's the humble for me.
I was real big into the novelty shirts. Humble, but still the best. Yes, that was beer pong.
Wait, I know that kid. Is that Eddie?
That's Eddie.
Oh my god, I used to play beer pong with him too.
I grew up with Eddie. We graduated high school together.
Yeah,
Highland Town.
Such a small world.
Humble.
Yeah, we do have like 85 mutual Facebook friends, so I don't know why you would be shocked.
Yeah, true.
Look at that hair. That's a thing of beauty right there.
And it's also you're matching with your friend.
Did I miss any of yours?
Well,
so.
that was in Florida, and we had the same shirt, so we said bring it down because we're gonna do a beer pong tournament down.
You guys were like doing like girls when girls used to go out and be like, oh, let's wear the same shirt tonight.
Well, it's not out; it's in the villa.
Whatever.
People over. Whatever.
Tom, where's the bikini picture of you?
I was gonna try to stay away from that one, but I mean, I was going to get it. I mean, I didn't dress myself.
I was going to get it.
I didn't dress myself.
Wait, there's a bikini picture?
I didn't dress myself.
I'm really concerned about what's going to pop up on the screen in a minute.
Yeah, watch your head.
Hide your wife. Hide your wife.
Watch your lips, Chrome.
Oh, boy.
Bikini coming in hot.
I cannot. You sent it to me, Tom.
Yeah, it was just in a moment.
Okay.
I didn't have as many as you guys.
Oh, right. I forgot about that one.
All left out. I mean, everybody,
Wow.
He went from Speedo to shorts at my ankles.
You know, when I was a kid, though, that same age, my parents put me in a Speedo till I don't know how old you were there. Probably till I was like 5.
I was
Dude,
and then door.
No, it wasn't. I was around then.
Like we were all on like a beach in France. Like we were all on a beach in France together. That's what it was. And
no.
My kissing each other. It was Italians, Tor. We felt like we were in like France, but we weren't.
Well, I mean, I'm not Italian, but I mean, I'm Irish. It's European. So I guess I fit into that mold.
There's a lot.
Me and my freckled ass hanging out in fucking a little Speedo.
Dude, that's like when you go to Wildwood Beach and then you hear all the Canadians speaking French on the beach and you turn around and they're in a thong. Like, that was Tom.
My last honorable mention, bad trend. And really, it was more or less a lazy trend, but going to college and wearing socks with sliders.
I did that today.
Like not flip flops. Slides.
I did that today.
Oh, that was a trend. Like that wasn't like something.
That was like a huge trend for college days, and then everybody was like, "This is fucking stupid."
When I was little,
we started getting judged for it.
We did the slides, but it was the Adidas ones with the little like hole things that actually hurt when you first wore them. And then we'd wear socks with them.
I always did Nike padded ones. I wear them around my house like that, but I don't wear it out in public.
Wait, look. Yeah.
I don't know. I wear the slides and socks still.
These are like my slippers.
I'm not against it. I'm not against the slides. Shout outs?
Yeah, I gotta hop off soon, so I will do my shout out. Here we go. Look
around your room.
I thought about
trash.
I thought about this before I came on. Did I ever shout out? It's a food again. Okay. Big surprise. Did I ever shout out rice cakes? Did I do that?
No.
Honestly, I feel like I might have, but I'm gonna do it again because
no, I don't think so. You're always doing food though.
I am. I should think of something different.
Well, maybe don't think of it like think of it before the moment comes. Like right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go.
Okay, fine. I am shouting out chocolate rice cakes because they're really good. And I probably eat way too many a day, but they're really good. I get it.
Had a chocolate one.
Okay, ew, it's a rice cake. It's freaking good. It doesn't.
Yeah, rice cakes are awesome, by the way.
I like the caramel ones.
Okay, the caramel ones are good. They have ranch ones.
Cheddar ones and ranch are amazing.
I'm telling you, they're all good. Cheddar, ranch, chocolate.
Wait, they have chocolate Life cereal now, which is amazing.
Ooh.
Because I like Life cereal anyway to snack on, and then I saw chocolate. It's really good.
It's very interesting. Oh, I will also shout out. I have another live show tomorrow. So it's aired on TUTV, so you can look that up, tutv.com, and we go live at 10 a.m. So if you tune in and you stay in to the second half of the show, you'll see your girl. So
get it, girl.
Is that on Verizon too? That channel?
What'd you say?
Is that channel on Comcast and Verizon?
It is. It's, I don't know why. I think my mom had like trouble watching it last time, so she literally just watched it on, like, you can watch it live on templetv.net, but it's also live on Comcast 50, Verizon 45. Yeah, Comcast 50 and Verizon 45 at 10 a.m.
Sweet.
All right, somebody else go.
My shout out is going to be to like everyone that was like hung out with me on my birthday and stuff. But my sister hooked me up with this Joel Embiid jersey for my birthday. And then today in the mail, I got tickets to go to see Miami and the Sixers play in Miami in May. So, like, my sister's, like, the absolute best. And my mom got me Botox. So, like, what better birthday could I ask for? Wait till you see me next week. This forehead will be looking much better. Panera Bread has this drink called green tea passion fruit papaya, and it's freaking amazing. That's all.
Well, the tickets are awesome.
Yeah, dude, I'm stoked. I haven't gone to a game in. It was a Sixers game last maybe end of February last year. So yeah, I'll be down there.
So I found the picture. So I'm going to give this dude a shout out, by the way. So the picture from my 21st birthday, 11 years later, I ran into the bartender and he still remembered me because of how drunk I was. So I have a side-by-side picture from my 21st and then when I ran into him 4 years ago. I'm plugged in. Do you see how drunk I am in that picture?
Yeah, you actually look sad.
I just couldn't hold my head up. Anyway, shout out to him for providing a great 21st birthday story.
Where were you at? What bar was it?
Shady's. My regular bar.
Okay.
Shout out to that. And shout out to the House of the Mouse that I'm going to be going to because I'm really excited to have a good Disney week.
I've never heard it called a House of the Mouse.
Yeah, well,
and
you're
I'm
not
shocked.
in you're not in the inner circle of Disney, so sorry. But shout out to that.
Sounds creepy.
And from all of us, shout out to Ariana. We love you.
Yes, we love you.
Agree with that shout out. Oh man. Shout out to guess 1 year. We're pretty much at like 1 year, fam, of all this nonsense starting. So shout out to everybody getting through any way they can get through, whatever way that is. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody, and a bad shout out to the people that aren't with us, right? Because a lot of people have lost people close to them. That's not a shout out. You guys know where I was going with that. Sorry,
Yeah.
Shout out sounds bad to that, but you know what I meant. But shout out to everybody that's gotten through. I know a lot of people. We got sponsors here, Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox, and we know a lot of people deal with mental health and addiction issues. So, you know, if you do, give our guy Rob Lubman a call. I know that's been a big topic of conversation, more so through the last year than probably we've heard it more in the past. So, if you need any help, give him a call, 856-651-8117. I know them guys are actually starting their own podcast too. So you can hear Rob's thoughts on, you know, good to help anybody going through it. But in other terms, a shout out, year through. Can you guys believe it's been a freaking year though? Just in general, it's been a year. Like just a year. Like where did the year go? My goodness. Shout out to Cass. I can shout out Cass today. He's a month old. We'll shout out Cass.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
he is starting to look like grown. You know, when babies at first don't really look like a baby yet.
Yeah. He's
they're like too little.
He's smiling now and shit.
Yeah.
Personality's coming out. Sleep's cool. Besides that, it's awesome. So no, I'm not miserable. I'm exhausted, and I didn't drink a bang yet. So you're gonna see me at 9:30 be all wound up, and it's only because I put the bang. I'm trying not to be an overly aggressive caffeine guy. Like, you know what I mean? I drink enough caffeine as it is. I was doing.
You just started fatherhood though, so.
I know, but I'm
not a good time to quit.
No, not quitting. I only took like a few swigs of caffeine. Like I need a freaking IV, and maybe two. Just like I need a bang IV in one arm and put the monster IV in the other, and just let it fly, baby. Let it fly.
Adding one more to your shout out too, Tom. You know, mentioning all that people we lost. Shout out to all the people who are the frontline people, all first responders over the last year that have been working through incredible situations, and also to the people now who are, you know, wherever they're at, who are administering the vaccines right now. All these people are putting themselves out there to try to make us a better, healthier society. So shout out to all those people.
Yeah. Shout out. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome that you're going to Miami on another note for Sixers, you know, Sixers.
Good, right?
I'm just curious on what jersey you wear, you know, if you're going to be a fraud or not. That's
Wait, my
sister,
in the birthday card, my sister literally wrote, so now that you need to decide you're going to wear your Butler jersey or your Jimmy or your Joel jersey. I think I'm going to wear both, bring them both.
No.
Fraud.
Not allowed. Not allowed. Ladies.
Probably this one.
And I don't even say Chrome anymore. Just ladies. Great show. I mean, we had birthday month. I mean, I don't know where the show went for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. It was birthday month at Villas. I don't even know. So I'm sorry if I fell asleep for 5 in that period of time. I just had to catch up where you can catch up. And that was a perfect time.
Next week we'll have more basketball. Hopefully,
intermittent sleeping.
Yes, more basketball next week. Baseball right around the corner. So
Baseball.
April 1st.
Yep.
First day. So excited about that opening day. And, you know, it's just nice to be able to turn, even though spring training means jack shit, it's just nice to be able to turn a game on. You know, it's cool. Like, you see some people in the stands. You're like, oh, look at this. I remember these days. I love the atmosphere. So, sidebar, stay tuned. A2D Wednesday night coming up here at 9:30, 9:40-ish, right around there. Favorite Philly athletes. So, since 2000. So, we'll dive in a little fun game of that since there's not much to really talk about with the All-Star break and all that stuff. So,
I'll be giving you mine.
I can already guess who 2 of yours are.
I know.
One of them.
Butler.
I guess 3. Yeah, sorry. I guess 3 of them. 3 of them. There's 3 done. 3 of her top 10.
Bryce Harper.
No. Oh yeah, yeah, but not like my.
Not your go-to.
No, Jason Worth, Jimmy Butler, and Terrell Owens.
Okay. Terrell Owens on that list too. Wow. I mean, you're just the king of people that are in and out of here. The king of the one night stand.
She loves cups of coffee.
Yeah. Everybody needs a cup of coffee.
Wine.
Yeah, coffee and
wine.
wine. Great show, Lindsay. Good luck tomorrow again.
Thank you. Thank you.
We send your love. We'll see you next week. I'm sure Ariana's now. She didn't mention this, and we're getting out of here right now. But she never mentioned if. I know Ariana's big into softball, but does she watch baseball? I know football.
She doesn't really.
And then we got to do this now too. Now we got to do this. So we got to
get her into baseball.
We got to transition. That might be an easier one than basketball.
Should be. She already knows the game, so should be neat for her. All right, fam. Stay tuned. Turn your alerts on. We love you.
Duck face.